Individually, these signs can seem minor or insignificant. However, when they begin to repeat or appear together, they provide a clear indication that the system is under increasing stress. Welcome to Motive Components. I'm Marvelous. In most cases, serious engine problems do not begin with sudden failure. They begin with small, gradual changes that are easy to overlook in everyday driving. The DV5 engine is a clear example of this behavior. It rarely fails abruptly. Instead, it communicates early through subtle operational changes that often go unnoticed until they develop further. When operating conditions are not ideal, the DV5 does not immediately fail. Instead, it adapts in real time to maintain performance. You may begin to notice fuel consumption increasing slightly over time, subtle changes in all characteristics of behavior, and more frequent regeneration cycles with the emission system. These are not random changes, they are the engine actively compensating for stress and maintaining functionality under less than ideal conditions. So, what are the early signs to watch? Some of the earliest and most important indicators include gradual increase or fluctuations in oil level that were not previously present, noticeable changes in oil smell, texture or consistency, more frequent or repeated DPF regeneration cycles than normal, and subtle differences in cold start behavior or initial engine smoothness, including cold start rattle. Individually, these signs can seem minor or insignificant. However, when they begin to repeat or appear together, they provide a clear indication that the system is under increasing stress. So, why do these signals matter? Ignoring these early indicators allow underlying wear to progress across multiple systems at once. What could have been addressed early with a routine service or inspection can eventually develop into the following: accelerated turbocharger wear, emission system blockage or inefficiency, and in more advanced cases, broader mechanical damage requiring extensive repair or rebuilding. The DV5 engine is constructed in a modular design, which in many ways aids repair, but also adds cost to what could have been avoided through routine maintenance. At the top of the engine, a camshaft module containing 2 camshafts, timing chain, tensioner, and multiple gaskets and bolts. A very complex group of components along with cylinder heads are becoming the go-to parts list for these repairs or rebuilds. The modular design allows for a bolt-on bolt-off process, but these components are big and complex, meaning potentially very costly repair bills. Motive Components was the first to the market with the fully built-up cam modules, making the repairs simpler and faster for your mechanic, and in turn, hopefully making these repairs more cost-effective. So, what are the simple habits to prevent all of these from happening? Preventing these issues does not require complex intervention. It comes down to consistent awareness and routine maintenance. Check your oil regularly, not just the service intervals. Pay attention to any change in engine behavior, however small it is. Allow the engine sufficient time to reach full operating temperature, and investigate early rather than waiting for clear failure symptoms. If something changes, it should be checked. If that change continues, it should be addressed. So, in conclusion, the DV5 does not communicate loudly, it communicates early. Recognizing those signals and responding in time is what keeps the engine ahead of failure. For components designed to meet the demands of modern engine systems, trust Motive Components. Stay ahead. I'm Marvelous. Expect more.